welcome. I hope that you are all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me here today to talk about books. And today's book is We Made It All Up by Margot Harrison. Celeste lived in Montreal with her mom, and there she did a lot of acting. Until there was an incident with her acting instructor, after which she moved to Montana to live with her father as an escape. Problems in Montana? Celeste doesn't really fit in with her classmates, and small towns in Montana are not known for their acting. But that doesn't matter. She is done with acting. When her English class is divided into pairs to present Shakespeare monologues, with one student being the director and the other speaking, Celeste is stressed. And when one student, director, Seth, moves beyond observations into heckling his partner Joss during Joss's presentation, Celeste can't take it. So she tells Seth to stop pushing Joss so hard because actors shut down when they're being pushed. This leads to her classmate Vivi and Vivi's brother Bram befriending Celeste. Both Vivi and Celeste resonate with the emotionally charged scene in that English class. They also have great sympathy for Joss. And because Celeste has difficulty talking about the things that happened in her past, she writes a story with Joss and Seth as the main characters. Then, after Vivi reads the story, she continues the story by writing a short story of her own. And they continue going back and forth, writing stories with Joss and Seth as the main characters. Through the stories, Celeste finds a safe place to explore the events in her past and communicate, in a sense, what happened to Vivi. But Vivi, Seth, and Joss have lived in that town their whole lives, and they have a past that Celeste knows nothing about. In fact, at one point, the three of them were friends. Vivi and Celeste set into motion a plan to revive the friendship between Seth and Joss. But the plan goes very wrong, and there's a death. Who is responsible? Celeste was the last to see the victim alive, and everyone thinks she did it. Worse still, she can't remember part of the night, so she has no idea what happened. But she's determined to find out who is responsible. And she enlists the help of these friends to help her discover what happened. Will they discover who's really responsible? And if they do, will their lives ever be the same? We Made It All Up is emotionally charged and truly drama-filled. If you like your mysteries with drama and toxic friendships, then this one is for you. We'll take a look at other books with not quite friendly friendships and small town atmospheres. Friends Like These by Jennifer Lynn Alvarez. Jessica's excited about her senior year. She's looking forward to enjoying the year with her boyfriend Jake by her side. In many ways, she and Jake are opposite. He's fun-loving, she's quiet. He likes parties, she does not. When Jake tells her that they're both invited to Tegan's end of the summer party, Jessica is not excited at all. She likes Tegan even less than she likes parties. But Jake is really looking forward to going, and so they go. Something happens at the party, and it's not something Jessica can easily forgive. Jake will do anything to get their friendship back. Then it's discovered that a girl is missing, and a body is found on the beach. Friends turn on friends, and everyone's a suspect. Will they be able to recover from what happened at the party? I suggest this one for the middle to upper ages of YA, so for your 15-year-olds and up. Some of the things that happen in this story may be a little too old for the younger range of YA. Next, She's Gone by David Bell. Hunter wakes up in the hospital only to discover that he and his girlfriend Chloe were in a car accident. Hunter, however, has no memory of the accident or what happened. He becomes horrified when he learns that Chloe's blood was found in the car, but Chloe has disappeared. His classmates look at him suspiciously, and even his friends turn on him. They are making a true crime documentary about the case. Hunter takes matters into his own hands, investigating himself and interviewing witnesses and anyone who might know what happened. When he learns that he and Chloe were seen arguing, he starts to question himself. Was he angry enough to hurt Chloe? I've heard that the story is fast-paced and avoids cheesiness. So if you like your mysteries to be like thrillers, this may be your book. Next up, I'm going to mention a book here that we talked about back in January of 2021, and that is The Glare by Margot Harrison, the same author who wrote We Made It All Up. Hedda has been living with her mother on an isolated tech-free ranch for years. It's free from cell phones, free from computers, free from laptops. Now she's headed to California for an extended stay with her father, his wife, and their son. Hedda doesn't remember much of her life before the ranch. But as the story goes, she got too involved with technology or the glare, and they moved to the ranch. What she does remember are a couple of friends, Miria and Ellis. She also remembers Ellis's older sister, who was her babysitter. And there was an incident with the babysitter in which the babysitter harmed herself. Hedda has recurring nightmares of someone or something chasing her. She is determined, while she's in California, to reunite with her friends from the past. From Miria, she learns things that she's forgotten. She also finds in her stuff a website with a URL to a game called The Glare. A game in which those who die 13 times on the 13th level ultimately die in real life. When her friends play The Glare and continue playing The Glare, Hedda is determined to put a stop to the game and discover who's behind it. It's a suspenseful and slightly creepy read. And there we are. I hope that you enjoyed this look at We Made It All Up and other mysteries. And I will be back again soon with what I'm reading in February. I hope that you will join me then. And until then, I hope that you enjoy all that you do and all that you read. And thank you.